It's a bird. It's a plane. It's my reaction to Supergirl. That's right, bro. It is time, man. What's crazy? I didn't get a chance to go to the theater to see Superman, and I will always have regrets of not going to the theater to see Superman. But I did recently see Superman on Blu-ray recently. I actually had opportunity to go see. I actually had a chance to go see Superman. A lot of things, hey, life, right? I was trying to say, okay, we're gonna see Superman, we're gonna see Superman. But I finally felt I was able to see Superman. We had a pipe leak. It was leaking through my ceiling. So yeah, that kind of slow. And it was literally the last week of Superman being in theaters. Literally the last week, didn't get a chance, so that kind of messed up the timing. So I didn't get a chance to go see Superman. I mean, if it took the theater so fast, I would have had opportunity. It wasn't in the theater for only like 45 days because like, bro, can with the whole 60 at least? Can we whole 60 days at least? I had time, I had a chance. Anyway, but still, I finally watched Superman recently. Suddenly, the next day, because we watched it was Sunday morning. It was late. We just watched it, and I think Sunday was it Sunday night when they officially was it Sunday night? Was it Monday? I forget. It was a Monday morning when we officially got an announcement of the Supergirl teaser, Supergirl trailer coming. I was like, wow, so we watched them at the right time because we just seen the scene with Supergirl at the end. You know, coming back drunk and saying, "They've been watching my dog, bitch." Like, first of all, wow, language. Calling her cousin a B word is crazy. But that's our first taste of what we're gonna get from Supergirl, and I'm looking forward to see what this trailer is about to drop for us, bro. I am excited. Let's not waste no more time and check out the Supergirl and go. Crypto. Crypto's MVP, by the way. I love Crypto. Ooh. Is that Superman? Oh, come on, Crypto.
You managed to get most of it on the paper this time. Good job, buddy. Hi, cars are out.
Okay.
Hereby declare the 23 will be the best year yet.
I guess she's 23 now. She's straight party girl now.
Let's be honest, babe, it's not a very high bar to clear.
I didn't know
Beaming
anyone
this guy.
was still alive. What was it like to lose everything in a day?
Oh, let's see Krypton's destruction.
The gods are not that kind.
It's a little bit. Let's like.
Okay, this does not look like this is gonna end well. For you guys.
Ooh. It's like a bit of Guardians of the Galaxy tape. Who is that?
Do others on your planet have powers like you?
Okay.
No, it's a pretty small group of two.
Yo.
What
Elbow.
Superman like?
He sees the good in everyone. And I see the truth.
Yes, there we go. Okay. $26.26, bro. $26.26. By the way, 2026 be the only time any date that falls on the 26 will have the double 26. That's something to think about. That's kind of fun to think about. All right. I almost rewind the trailer before the trailer played because I was like, my fault. I get excited. But let's say for the show so far, this was a good trailer. It's a teaser trailer. Show you a little bit. You actually show a little bit of Supergirl. So what we can definitely see from here is Kara is still coming to Parker, but I really think it's really her. Because I think for her, at least for her, because you got to think about Kara was older than Clark. Clark was a baby. Kara was already probably a teenager or adult when Krypton was destroyed. So but I'm guessing she was in some kind of stasis somewhere for her to be still young. That's what I think is kind of the case. She must have been like trapped in a stasis or something like that. So she really get to So for her, but still for her, Krypton's destruction. But Clark never experienced Krypton's destruction, but she did, and she was old enough to remember it. So, and for her, it's still fresh. So she's doing all what she's doing right now as a way to escape her pain from losing Krypton and losing her family, because, and that's what see the difference between her and Clark, because Clark, as you watch Superman, or any version of Superman, it's like he don't really get to know what it's like to feel the pain of losing his planet, except unless he loses fan, unless you look at Justice as a version when you lose Metropolis and Lois and everyone, basically almost everybody cared about. So that you see experience, you hope to never have that happen, but you look at a certain perspective, and like he doesn't have to really understand the loss of losing a whole entire planet plus his parents. I personally would love to have got to know his real parents, but then you find out, spoilers, his parents apparently not good people. And I wonder if Supergirl shows a little bit more of that. That more of that, like that idea of like maybe what his parents was really like. Cause to say you go to Earth, be there, basically, when you watch Superman, Man of Steel, right? You see he says you'll be a god amongst them, but Jor-El's not telling them, take over. He's telling them they'll feel you, blah blah blah, but you will be their something they would need at some point, but not to reign over them. But there's versions of Jor-El and his parents been saying, yeah, go make some babies, because hey, you are the last son of Krypton. You can you basically can just bust in any girl, any woman you would like, and basically recreate Krypton just from having babies with random women and be their god. That you will be a god among them. No, you will. He's like, they're just gonna be their god, be their king, lead. And it's kind of crazy. That's some telltale Batman twist on your favorite superhero's parents. Thomas wasn't a good person. You find out Clark's parents, Superman movie, Clark's parents weren't good people. Or at least, I'm not gonna say they were. I'm not gonna say they were bad people, because we don't really know their mindset prior to then, right? They're probably really just, but still, but tell your son to be a king amongst them. When they say, hey, replant your seeds and basically bring Krypton babies back, that's one thing. But to tell them to like be a god among them, that's different. That's different. But probably why this chapter, current phase 1, is called God and Monsters. We're gonna see that play out. But for Kara, like I said, the planet is fresh to her, so this is her escaping that pain. But you probably gonna see her eventually be less of a drunk and stuff, because when she really has something, actually, maybe because she really has something really worth to save, she's not out here trying to be, you can probably say she's not out here trying to be a superhero like her cousin, but this will bring it to something to maybe want to be that. Ugh. But let us go through the trailer and see what we're getting. I'm gonna leave it paused because UW be copyright claiming stuff for no reason, bro. So anyway, so we see this being, you see a being, right? This is taking place. So so right now this already confirms Brainiac is part of the reason for Krypton. Well, I don't say part of the reason for Krypton's death, or plays a part, or at least Brainiac, or certain versions, he didn't worry about warning them. He just said, "Look, I'm going to preserve you. I'm going to take a piece of your plan real quick." I believe this is what's it called? What's it? What city? Oh my gosh, starts with a K. Oh, I just remember the name of the freaking city, bro. I can't remember now. But he takes it. You see in this shot, he takes it. And you see Krypton just crumbling. Basically, it's Brainiac making sure he preserved part of Krypton for himself. So I'm not saying I don't think we're gonna see Brainiac, but this isn't confirming, because I don't think we'll see Brainiac because they didn't cast Brainiac yet. They're casting Brainiac right now for Man Tomorrow. At least that's what the reports are saying. So, which I hope Matt Smith gets it. I think he'd be a good choice for Brainiac. He's a good actor, and it'll be a makeup for playing that villain in Morbius. He just like actually play a good villain. But this looks cool. So that's I didn't think about that. Like Supergirl might actually show us the destruction of Krypton. We might actually see what happened to Krypton and her parents and stuff. Maybe we'll see somebody. Maybe see Jor-El and them in here. Who knows? So you know, you don't know. You don't know. Got this cool shot of her walking out. This kind of, to me, this is almost very similar to when she, as you see Superman in the smoke rubble of a building when he was saving that lady that was in a car. So that's reminds me of that. This shot here gives off Guardians of the Galaxy vibes. Like this just gives this whole movie feel like even the music choice, it gives off Guardians of the Galaxy vibe. And sometimes people think, hey, that might be a bad thing. So everybody trying to do a Guardians of the Galaxy, but this being under James Gunn's universe, I feel like for Supergirl and for what the story is based off, I think this will work for what they're doing with it. First shot Jason Momoa as Lobo. It's a little blurry. It's a little blurry. Let's see, 4K a little bit. For my computer 4K, if I put my computer on 4K, my computer won't blow up. All right. All right, there's Lobo. First look at Jason Momoa as Lobo, bro. Which we all agree is perfect casting. We know Jason Momoa actually wanted to be Lobo a while ago, and now he actually gets to play him. So I cannot wait to see more of Jason Momoa as Lobo, bro. That's gonna be the best stuff ever, bro. Got shot Supergirl using her heat vision. So I mean, right here, she's on a planet. She's on a planet with a yellow sun here. She's on a planet with a yellow sun here because Superman says she would typically, to get drunk, she has to go to planets that don't have yellow suns because their Kryptonian metabolism will basically just being with the yellow sun strength, they can drink as much as they want and never get drunk. So she should go to planet red sun to be able to drink. And distressed because hey, it gets to you. So I said we're gonna see a different side. We're gonna see a character that actually has to deal with the loss of her planet, but they have to learn how to cope and be the hero she wants to be. Now this is a cool shot of her Supergirl. This is a freaking cool shot. I like this shot. I like the visual and the background with the sun behind her. The suit looks cool. This is a really cool shot of Supergirl for real. Now, what I will say, so they're like, I don't know, not everybody. I saw some people kind of say like, well, clearly we know the specific people. Her symbol is exactly the same. Motherfucker, she's Superman's cousin. She's from the same House of L. She's under the House of L. She's Kara Zor-El. House of L. How you not understanding this? They always have the same logo. First of all, what version of Supergirl and Superman have you ever seen that had completely different logos? If one might be bigger than the other, if anything, but it's the same logo. Like hers, I think hers is smaller than Superman, but it's to fit the size. Basically, what are we talking about? I can't. I understand how you don't understand how this works. It's like what? Okay, but still, this whole movie looks cool, bro. I'm excited for this film. Bro. She about with all these dudes, bro. She about with all these dudes. This film looks really good so far. But this is gonna be a real test too, y'all. This is gonna be the first movie. It's gonna be the first movie in the DCU. Or really the first of the DCU, honestly, because Creature Commandos was James Gunn, Peacemaker was James Gunn, Superman, of course, James Gunn. So this will be the first project in the DCU that does not have James Gunn writing or directing. So, but James Gunn has chose the director and chose this writer, and he was very confident in the writer that he chose for this film. She did some type of short film. I think it was on YouTube, and he just liked her work. He liked the script she brought in, and he liked her work so much that I believe she's working on Teen Titans right now. So that is interesting, to say the least. He's so confident in her work and her writing ability that he put on other films. So that makes it more interesting than Supergirl too, because Superman got me excited because I love the Superman. I love Superman. Superman is my favorite superhero of all time. The next DC film being another super family character it's just really cool. I think that's a good idea. You know, still I know we're still waiting for the next big ones, Wonder Woman, Batman. Still waiting for that. We probably won't see none until like 2028, honestly. But I like what I'm seeing so far. She looks good as Supergirl, by the way. Like I think, what's her name? Millie Alcott, right? That's her name from the House of the Dragon, which people really enjoyed her in that. Millie Alcott looks really good here. She looks really good as Supergirl. I think we're about to see her be a really good Supergirl because our previous live action Supergirl was Melissa Benoist in the Supergirl series. Well, I thought she did good. Melissa Benoist I thought did a great job as Supergirl. The show kind of sucked later down the road. It had a couple of good. Had one or a couple of good seasons, but it's not also sucking down the road. But Melissa Benoist was a good Supergirl though, so I'm looking forward. But she looks good. Looks good in the suit. I'm excited. Well, I'm sorry. The last Supergirl we had was, what was her name? It was in The Flash. I forgot her name already. Her, yeah, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, y'all. There you guys have it. Supergirl coming in June 26th, 2026. That's actually a few days after my birthday. So, hey, I'm excited for this film. All right, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Hey, actually, I might see some. If the Game Awards is tonight, so y'all might see some Game Award posts today too. So I'm just letting y'all know. If not, but if you don't, then then Game Awards didn't post anything I gave. Then no game trailers was posted that I gave a frick about. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.